viruses lurk inside cells. So the kinds of immunity you need to detect things that inside your cells and then get rid of them inside your cells by killing the cell itself. That's the same sort of immunity that attacks cancer, right? Cancer lives within our cells. It is our cells. So, and then you have type 2 immunity that's better suited for, anti-parasitic responses, very much an extracellular threat. And part of dealing with a chronic parasitic infection is to rebuild the tissue, to regenerate it, to promote its sort of proliferation almost at the epithelial surfaces. What tumors like about that is it's producing growth factors that drive tissue remodeling and proliferation. And the immune system, the adaptive immune system, tends to try and focus its efforts. So often during an anti-parasitic response, the whole system is skewed towards that response. So you get type 2 type response.
So there's regeneration. You're essentially inadvertently giving the cancer fertilizer.
Yeah, exactly. So the cancer spends a lot of time curating the environment so that it becomes inclement to the antiviral response and growth promoting.
Eventually.
So that's progression. We've talked about carcinogenesis, the role of inflammation, carcinogenesis, and then the wrong kind of inflammation also promotes cancer after the development of cancer.
Okay. So inflammation can be good or bad to a given tumor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so before we dive into some of your specific recent work, so after a tumor has formed, I want to give people a sense for how the tumors, this is the core ways that tumors sustain themselves. So we've talked a little bit about how they are able to tune up or tune down inflammation in different ways. What are some of the other hallmarks of how tumor microenvironments get established? Here I'm thinking about metabolic rewiring and things like vascularization. How are they actually able to recruit and remodel the tissue environment around themselves to facilitate tumor growth?
So cancers arise from mutations, of course.